Hey, everybody. I've been playing in the sun today. I feel really burnt.
Lord.
A little crispy.
The heat is real. The heat is real. At least it is out here. We got up to 106.
You can keep that. And that's the reason I'm not coming. You and Taste want me in these hot ass places, knowing I'm gonna be a little chocolate blob.
We wouldn't have you come if we couldn't make you comfortable.
It's hot. My word, that's sticky to it. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Welcome to Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. You can see me tonight.
Right. Let there be light. And there was light.
Woo. That was so funny when the light did pop on. Okay.
So excited.
Gotta make sure I have my friend. Woo. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to pop on tonight. If you want to let us know your name, where you're from, what city and state, we would love to hear from you as you pop on tonight. Make sure you're part of the adult conversation. Hey, everyone. Make sure you stop by and say hi. Oh, y'all don't let me lose track of conversation, because you know I had to break down tonight.
We know what that means.
Shut up, Daddy. I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
And that is why it's okay.
I'm going to walk. Well, I'm going to crawl probably from my office. But we'll see. Yes, I am a supporter. I'm a vapor. I'm a vape. That's it. I'm just a vapor. Oh, an edible.
I am a extremely big cannabis supporter and advocate.
This show is brought to you by Getting High.
I live in California, where it is legal. For whoever that needs to be.
You're so lucky.
Medical.
I know.
I live in Ohio, where medical marijuana. Medical. Woo.
In Indiana, where none of it's legal.
Home of Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, Lord.
And dispensaries on every corner.
I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within a 5-minute drive of me.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, she's crazy. Well, we're gonna have a good time tonight, okay? We are. I'm excited. I usually am, but yeah, you know, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna take a moment and find out about people's sexual stuff. And so this is definitely going to be some grown folk conversation. Fellas, take some notes. Ladies, take some notes because look, Juicy Tales Erotic Chat is about to begin. But we cannot start without saying hello to everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another marvelous Monday on Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. I am so happy to be here. I am your hostess with the mostest, Ms. Juicy. And I could not do this show at all without my absolutely fabulous, melanated, gorgeous, erotic queens that I have with me tonight. And we are missing one. We are missing our new one, but we'll talk about that in a second. But please give it up for Ms. Danny's Window and Miss Jasmine Purple Rain. Hello, ladies.
Hi, gorgeous people.
Miss Jasmine, are you there? Can you hear us?
And
Why is her lip stuck out?
right.
Is she freezing up? Yep.
Oh,
Don't know. Cut out my. I said it going.
You're frozen. Go out and come back in. Yep. Yep.
there she goes.
Okay, kind of, sort of. There you are. You only have like 2 little bars. And now 1.
Oh.
Well, she'll be back. I know that. She'll be back. She'll be back. Just as soon as she comes back, we'll get her back on here. But we want to welcome everyone tonight to Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. Once again, I'm Miss Juicy, and this is Miss Danny's Windows out of California. I am out of Cleveland. Hello, everyone. We hope you're having a great, great, great beginning of your week. If not, that's why you here with us, because we're going to start. Right. You're going to start your week off right with us. Yes, yes. And we do have a brand new co-host, but unfortunately tonight she will not be able to join us because she's doing what we talked about last week. She was our guest on the show last week, Miss Desi J out of Akron, Ohio, and she is a doula. And actually tonight she's doing her doula thing. So there's a baby on the way. Isn't that exciting?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
This is great. It's great.
And I wish we could have a camera there or something. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I want to be a little noticed.
That would be like really, really cool. But I'm also thinking about that's kind of.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But
it's one of us. You know,
it is so beautiful,
right?
Yeah. Like we would probably be if I was actually. I ain't never got to talk about that again.
Right.
But yeah, I understand. It would be nice, but also I'm sending them the energy that they need, that peaceful, joyous energy for them to enjoy this wonderful, beautiful moment that they're having. I think it's so amazing.
So right. I am like maybe right now I'm a little jealous, because that is such a,
No, I can't say that. I'm sorry. I was gonna go with you, but I couldn't. I'm sorry.
It's just such a wonderful moment. I mean, something that just going to bring help bring a life into the world. I guess that's really cool. Really cool. So that is why we do not have Desi with us tonight. And Miss Jasmine was having some technical difficulties. So hopefully she'll get that all worked out and she'll be back. Yeah.
Yes.
So Danny, gosh, hey, we know how to do this, don't we, girl? So
well, for you, baby girl, come on though.
Woohoo! Our topic tonight, everyone, is sexual pet peeves. That's our topic. It is our topic for tonight. If you are in Juicy Boutique, you have a chance to win a prize from Juicy Boutique tonight. as we get the people that answered the question. We're gonna actually, all of us are gonna vote and see who we like, what their pet peeve was. So there's some good ones out there. But you know, a pet peeve is something, for those of you that don't know what it means, it's something that annoys you. It could be something as easy as snoring, uh, to biting your fingernails and leaving them all over the place. Okay. So, but
This
this
is about to
household.
be very interesting. This is about to be
Right.
very, very interesting because you have a
So,
lot of people. Well, this is the thing. I guess I have a slight curved perspective on this conversation
okay.
because you have a lot of people who say they have certain pet peeves, but are they really pet peeves? Or are you just don't know? Like
I
you hear people say, I would never do that, or ew, or that annoys me. And it's really not. It's just they may not want to admit.
That's possible. I mean,
That's the curve. But let's go.
yeah, but once we have discussed a lot about the fact that talking about sex is like the biggest taboo, but yet and still everybody does it. Pretty much. So for us not to have these open conversations and these clear, concise communications
Book coming
is, thank you, is something that we really do need to start to discuss, because I think we need to find ways to express to our partner, not in a nasty way, not in a ignorant way, not in an indignant way, but a way that they can understand, hey, look, can you might need to change a behavior or two, or something that you do annoys your partner. And it could be something that you're doing to your partner that is annoying, and you're not listening and you're continuing to do this, and eventually it just becomes a pet peeve. You don't even want to, the person that it's being done to doesn't even want you to do anything anymore, because they're going to be annoyed. They already know it, and you're not going to listen. They already know it. So,
or it could be a thing of it's noise, and then you do it anyway.
right. So really wanted to kind of talk about this a little bit. Once again, you know me, let me find here my definition so that we can always start out with that, so that people can get an idea of what pet peeve actually means. So the noun is something that a particular person finds especially annoying. One of my biggest pet peeves is poor customer service. That's an example. Okay. So sometimes it can also be a minor annoyance. So annoyance, irritation, source of irritation, vexation, source of annoyance, thorn in my side. I'm sure some of you have heard that term before. So it's just something that just somebody keeps doing. Maybe you've asked them to stop and they keep doing it, and it becomes definitely a problem. So that's the definition of pet peeve. So we did ask some folks out on Juicy Boutique what their pet peeves were. And I'm going to start with myself. Because this is one of mine. And I'm sure some other people can identify with this one. But do not come in my hair. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I can
You,
understand it. I
yeah,
get it.
if you would like to sleep outside at minus 30 degrees, don't come in my hair.
I can't be mad at that.
And we've got Jasmine back. Hello, baby.
There she goes.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, so we yeah, don't come in my hair. And the thing of it is I'm not trying to get out the bed because I'm gonna have you. That stuff is sometimes it's sticky, and I gotta go wash my hair. I mean, wash my hair like shampoo and everything. It's not a question of just rinsing it out, guys, because some of y'all's is thick.
It's almost like getting a black woman's hair who's done a blowout or any type of straightening. Getting her hair wet is
No.
Don't do that. Don't, unless you have permission. Don't do that. Don't.
Exactly. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay, I digress.
Mm-mm. No. And she's gone.
Oh,
She said
come back,
something.
Mom.
She'll be back. So that was mine. Danny, do you have one that you would like to share with the group?
I do have one, and this is just me, and I'm sure that there are women who do like this. I'm just not one of them. Don't come in my face.
Ooh.
Don't do no. I don't want no. I don't need you to give me a facial. I've had an experience where it went in my eye
Burned like hell.
and was red for 3 days. You'd have thought I had pink eye. It was not cute. It was not sexy in the feel or the look. Sorry. Don't do that. And if you trust me, I will bite your dick off. I promise I will. Don't play with me. I'm
Mm.
not the one. It's like me and now my biggest pet peeve. Hold it, wait. This is my ultimate. Play with me if you want to. Do not tickle me.
Ooh.
Do not tickle me. I promise you.
Mm.
You want to lose your life?
Ooh, we.
Don't do that. I understand that some people like that shit. No. On
Oh my.
everything. On
No.
everything. I know that was like
So
really extreme, but yeah, it is. It is. It's like that. I'm sorry. I do
and
not
for
like it.
those of you that don't know, tickling is actually a fetish.
It
Um,
is.
it falls under the fetish category. And I wish I could say it. I'm hoping I'm saying it correctly, but it is called. It's spelled. Let me spell it first. KNISMOPHILIA, which I believe is kinesmophilia. I'm trying to get that word in there, but and it's as in they specialize in dominating tickle sluts who enjoy being tied up and tickled with a variety of implements. So yeah,
Yeah, and I'm the exact opposite.
no,
Exact opposite.
no tickle, no tickle. Got it. And some people think it's cute. Because I do
I
have a
don't.
couple of I got what I gotta go with that one too, a little bit of that one. Because I do have some, sensitive areas, and if you're my partner, you know what those areas are, and don't touch them, just leave them alone because it's okay maybe the first time, but don't do a second. Mm-mm.
It's not even okay the first time. I'm telling you out the
she's,
gate.
she's like,
Out the
yeah.
gate.
So we've got a good evening. Can you see who that is from tonight?
Uh actually, let me see.
We've got a good evening. Good evening back. If you can put your name, because we can't see who it is. Bummer. We're gonna try to get our shouts in and say hello. We don't want to just not.
Ethel. Hi, Ethel.
Hey, Ethel, how are you in Chicago? Hey, girl. Oh, girl, do you have a pet peeve? Do you have something, a sexual pet peeve, something that just should not happen during sex? And oh, girl, do you have a pet peeve?
Oh, sorry.
Or that's funny. Okay, so my computer's going crazy here. Right.
Yeah, this is something that like a conversation for. Yeah, I don't think people really have these kind of conversations because I think that would, if you had these kind of conversations, you would know what turns people off.
Exactly.
You might want to be a little bit. It would allow you to be proactive.
Yeah, and the whole point of this conversation tonight is just to say, look, if somebody actually tells you that they don't care for it, and I know sometimes, either men or women, we can be a little childish when we found out maybe a tippy top secret about the person we're with, and we kind of try to use it against them, so to speak. Don't do that.
That makes you an asshole. That makes you a total utter scum.
Don't do that. Just
that
women,
makes you just like so freaking immature and extremely emotional, unintelligent. Just
don't do it. I think we've got Jasmine back.
Hello, there she goes.
There we are.
Hi.
Hey, my honey love.
Hi. So this is why I have 2 internet streams in my home. I had to log into the other internet stream.
So we
got
you,
baby.
We have one from Mark Mosley. He was in the group, and this was one that he mentioned for us. He said, "Be confident in self. I don't care about your rolls or stretch marks. We naked now. Get ready to go."
Well,
I mean, hey, he knew they were there when he approached you.
That part.
Perspective. There we go.
But you know what? A lot of us do that. A lot of us do that. Men and women, when we get naked, I don't want you to see my. Don't look. Turn the lights out. You know what we do. You know what we do. Yeah, peekaboo. I see you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And I often have to tell ladies, because I sell the lingerie, guys, and you know it, and my models know it. And it's crazy because when I started selling lingerie, I had to find an approach to do this because you would be surprised how many women will not slip on a piece of lingerie because they're so worried about what they look like, as if the man that they sleeping with don't know what you look like.
I was one of them. And it's crazy that you say that because this past week, I saw the first time that we had a rehearsal with you for that fashion show when I first met you.
Okay.
And I was that woman.
So I'm still that woman in certain lingerie. I'm so particular about the type of lingerie I buy because I see women when I go to different hotel takeovers and stuff, and I'm like, I wish I could be that confident to wear that. It ain't me. And people be like, girl, you look good. Just wear it. And I'm the first one to put a robe on or wear something a little bit more covered up. I'll put on lingerie, but I won't wear like the body stocking. Or if I wear the body stocking, I got a corset on top and I got layers upon layers.
So
the body stocking is what she made me wear first.
I knew you was gonna say something. Did you just?
I wore a body stocking recently to a lingerie party, and I put a corset and a leather spank on top of that mug.
I did that the second time I wore that said bodysuit. I had a corset and a panty a black panty,
Mhm.
so at least something was covering something, and yeah. But yeah, that was what she made me wear. That was the first thing that I did. I walked out in front of people I did not know with a body stocking on.
And you
Aw.
rocked that
At
bitch.
least, at
So
least you had on
hush.
a body stocking. The first time she had me walk out, I had on a bra and panty.
I'm trying to figure out where the problem is with any of this. I think
She's like, and what is the issue here? You guys didn't die, did you?
right.
We
Did you
didn't.
die?
We didn't
No,
die. You're right. You're
you
right.
didn't
And it
die.
did help me with my confidence, and it did help me with my,
Absolutely.
because I be in my own head like I got this tummy, I don't want it, I don't look like the skinny girl, I'm that girl in my head. And yeah, now I got pictures all over Facebook in schoolgirl outfits and stuff, hey, it just works.
Well, I mean, thanks to this one, if it was not for Juicy, there would not be a siren. There would not
Yes,
be a ginger, which
And there
she's
would
dead. But
not be that wonderful video.
that video is hot.
We'll show you
that
people.
part,
We'll show you soon. We will show you soon. But
that
I think
part.
I really do think that Mark has a good point there, because I think it probably is for guys. We're gonna look at it from the male perspective. I think when we're fidgeting around and we're not comfortable in our own skin, or we're not thinking that we're sexy or we're attractive, when we're doing that, they feed off of that. They can kind of feed off of that negativity, and it can be a turnoff for them because we're not confident or comfortable in our own skin. And of course, needless to say, that's a whole nother conversation. But
It
we,
is.
we completely understand why a lot of women are not confident in their own skin, because we've been told if you're full figured, you're not beautiful. But yet and still, the majority of women, they're a size 12 and up. That's full figured, honey. The majority of women.
Aw. Oh,
Mhm.
So we just really have to, be a little more cognizant. I understand that. But if we're talking, this is a male's pet peeve. Ladies, take heed. Listen, understand. You are gorgeous to this man. If he's trying to get you out your clothes with the lights on, girl, go ahead. Go ahead. So you got some
bask
flaws.
in that.
So you
Because
got
there
some
are
flaws.
some men there are some men who, even though yes, you might not necessarily be as confident as you would like to be, there are men who want to pour into you because that's what makes them feel good and that's their kink, or that's what they like. And if you're fighting it, you kind of doing one of these numbers.
Yep.
Mhm. And it's
So
real important. It's really important
love
that we
you.
understand that what we see is not what the men see as attractive. What women find attractive, men don't. Okay, in a lot of instances, for example, there's a lot of men that don't care for weave. There's a lot of men that don't care for those eyelashes that you about to fly away in. There's a lot of there's a lot of men don't want to see no dragon nails. There's a lot of men that don't want to see a bonnet. So if the guy you're with accepts you, honey, you better just go ahead and grab the gusto and just embrace that moment, because it's so important that you get to have that moment and have a person in your life that loves you for your lumps, bumps, chuck holes, and anything else. I remember after I was injured, I didn't want anyone to see my leg, my left leg, because it is scarred from the accident, from the operation to save my leg. I was very self conscious about that for a very, very long time. And I get it, I understand. But I remember one night, my partner at the time, he kissed it. He kissed 18 wounds on my thigh. He kissed every last one of them.
Aw.
And at that point, I learned to accept it. It's not the definition of me. It's a part of me now, but
I
it's
know,
not the
right?
definition. Yeah, every now and then he could be a good person.
Is that my friend you're talking about?
He ain't talking about, yeah, that's your friend. That's your friend.
Oh, your friend.
Sometimes
Okay.
he could be sweet. I said
Yeah, he
sometimes.
could sometimes. Other times he's a goofball. But anyway, so let's read another one, shall we? Shall we get another one?
Yeah.
So that was good. Everybody remember, remember we're going to be
Picking a winner.
we're going to be picking a winner. Of course, myself and any of if we read any answers of ours, we cannot win. So just letting y'all know that, okay?
We're
So
just
let's
giving
see.
our opinion.
We were just throwing it out there. So Jasmine, you had a good one. You said, please don't ask whose it is, because if it's really yours, I'm gonna call you daddy.
That part. Yes.
Whose is it? Whose is it? Fellas.
Oh.
Fellas.
Women too, because women do it too.
Okay, men. I'm gonna start with the fellas.
Yeah.
Because I know I know what the fellas do. Because dude, if you are in the punani, if you are in the pussy, right then and there, it's first of all, to me, honestly, to me, it will never be yours. It will always be mine.
That
I'm
part.
letting you use it.
I'm letting you partake in its pleasure.
I'm like that too. Yeah. I'm letting you, have some fun with it, play with it, whatever. But it's always going to be my pussy. And that's the answer I'm going to give you to mine. So, ladies, don't do it either. Whose dick is it? It's his.
It's not something I'm asking during sex. Like,
I'm going to say this right here. To those kind of questions, don't get your feelings hurt. I'm just saying, don't get your feelings hurt. You ask that question. If you're going to ask that question, first of all, you should never ask that question, because if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you already know.
I think that. I know some people like to hear it. I understand that they like. They want to hear.
But no,
don't
I'm with her.
ask.
I get that, but no. Don't get your feelings hurt, because the thing is that you have some that will ask that question thinking that they doing something.
Yeah.
And poor little Tink Tink.
The little engine that couldn't.
Can't stand you.
Oh my
God! I can't stand you. She said the little engine that couldn't.
I think I can. I
Oh.
can't. Right. Hey. Okay, come on. We've all had one. I mean, I feel like
no. You know what we're talking about is the ones that's like, yeah, who's this? Yeah, and you just, and it's and you are, oh yeah, and she just, or he, because it does go both ways.
Right.
It's sitting there like looking at you like this.
Dead stare.
That's when you get your feelings hurt.
Exactly.
If you ever feel like you need to, and we're telling you don't do that, you should never need to do that. But if you just so happen to feel froggy and jump, and you look down and or up or to the side or to the back or whatever, and you see them looking at you like,
I can't with this look.
Just let it go. And
you're not. It's a look, and there's no communication. There's no words coming out the mouth. Don't don't. It's not a good. It's not a good look.
No.
But Jasmine, that was your response. Tell us. You know, it just is it something that you feel like happens?
It
too
happens all
often?
the time. So being that I am solo poly right now, and so I'm dating, and I also partake in, lifestyle events, hotel takeovers. Guys that finally get me, that have been trying to get me, like to ask this question like it's gonna be an answer they want to hear. Sir, this is just for a good time, not a long time, right? So the answer is not gonna be the answer you want, because I'm probably only gonna sleep with you this weekend, and if we talk past this, okay, but I'm not looking for a relationship. This is
And I
an
will forget
event.
about.
Boy.
And most people
Hey.
in the lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
at least here in the Midwest, know who my long time on again, off again partner is. So please don't ask the question, because the answer is probably still him.
And even if you don't know, don't ask that damn
Don't ask.
question.
Because if I am, and this is the one thing for me that most of them don't understand. You think I'm at an event by myself. He's there somewhere. We go to every event together. He pays for my ticket. We get separate rooms. He's there somewhere. So if I'm playing with you, it's probably because he let me know you were interested, because I really don't be paying attention. And I be on my girl on girl stuff. I be in a whole nother zone, go to events. So if we got to play, it's because he was like, hey, so-and-so's been asking about you. So it really still had nothing to do with you.
Don't get your feelings
So
hurt.
Well, right.
Purple Rain is telling y'all, quit asking me, because it doesn't ever.
Yeah, you're just
Never.
gonna y'all in for a rude awakening, fellas, because you get
I've been,
some women.
and the
If
thing
you get
is,
some women that speak up, you're going to be like a little
yeah,
devastated, because
and I
it's
think
just
the biggest
not gonna
problem
end well.
is, at least from my perspective, is I look young, and I am only 38. But I've been in the lifestyle almost 18 years, and they're not understanding that I have a different mentality. I'm not one of these girls, these young girls that's just trying this out and trying to figure this out. I've been doing this. I learned from one of the best. I've been doing this a long time. So I'm not her.
That
my
was
name has
shots fired, y'all. That was shots fired.
my name has
You're
gone from strawberry cream to purple rain. I am who I am because I know who I am.
and here's the thing: a lot of guys, I know you guys. Some of this stuff I feel like men get from watching porn. I really do feel like some of this comes from them. Some of the things that they say or want done, so to speak, comes from watching porn. And they'll see a man and this girl, oh, it's yours. Oh, it's yours. Oh, it's yours.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. There.
She's
Dude,
acting
no, that shit
jealous.
is crazy as fuck.
And the Academy Award goes to
Orgasm better. Right.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
I'm coming up and I'm gonna slap you, bitch. That trophy's mine.
Be a Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame it is, because
That's what they sound like, though. That's what they sound like, and that's not.
It is.
Okay, so our next one, moving
That's
on.
not
This
what
is a good one, I
real.
think. This is from Yolanda. Taste of Honey Harris. She said, "Don't say to her, what do you like? Like in the, you know what I mean? In the middle of, don't ask a bunch of questions in the middle of sex. Just
I
This
will.
is not.
You
This is
know
not
what?
the question and answer time. This is not
Thank
it.
you. I'm going to co-sign with her on that one. Don't ask me no fucking questions during sex. If you want me to actually be there, don't ask me no questions. I'm a person that I can get in my head really, really quick. And if I'm in my head and that head is not stimulated, you will lose me and you will never
Get me back.
get me back.
Yep.
It's over. I have to be mentally stimulated. Have to be. So if you're asking me questions, that means you want me to think about something. No, just let me
Right.
be. Let me be here now. I'm not thinking about shit, but what I'm here. Don't ask me no fucking questions.
Yeah.
I'm
I,
with
I
her.
find I find it quite annoying. Um, I think too that it breaks the it spoils the ambiance, and it just breaks the concentration.
It
I
does.
gotta what I mean, you want me to do this, and this, and then you want me to talk on top of it? No, it's not going down
And
like
then
this.
and then you don't just ask one question. You end up asking like multiple questions. So now I got to think of a dissertation in my head. At least that's the way it feels in that moment.
Right,
And
right.
you lost me.
We right
You
here on this.
lost.
That's a good one. I think that's a good one. So,
I think
fellas,
that's a
I
great
agree.
one. So far, that one's
We are
good.
we are not gonna like, and let once again, guys. Let me just preference some of this. Some of these questions that we're asking or we're talking about now. You probably want to talk about those questions before you have sex so that you can find out what your partner enjoys and what your partner doesn't. Or
That's
these are
true.
questions that you
Is
can
that college?
ask after you have sex so that you all can have an understanding of what went well and what didn't go so good and what sucked, okay? Because you want to make sure that everybody, if this is, and I'm going with, this is not a one night stand or a wham bam thank you ma'am. I'm going with that. This is your relationship. This is something that you guys want to get better at and improve upon. Let me tell you something. You're going to pay, you would have just paid like hundreds of dollars for something I just gave you for free, some advice we just gave you for free, because a lot of you don't talk, you don't conversate. You think as far as, and then this is not all men, okay? But some men think that they're all this in a bag of chips and they can't possibly go wrong about what they're doing to their female partner. And then you have a female partner that is inexperienced, who doesn't know possibly, but knows she don't like this, but don't want to hurt your feelings and tell you she don't like this. We have a failure to communicate. That's what we have. A
And
failure to
I think,
communicate.
and that failure to communicate hurts everyone.
Right.
Because I have always said I do not like the fact that sometimes women are not honest about how they feel about the sex that they've had with these men. And these men thinking they king dingling, yeah, I did that, and she really feeling like this dude ain't did shit. But if you
Yes, baby,
didn't,
it was good.
and if you don't say something, or there's, and it's not a, you gotta be like, nigga, you ain't shit. Your dick suck. No, we're not talking about that shit. We're talking about
Mm-mm.
mature conversations. We're talking about, you know what, that I didn't quite like this. You can even do a, you know what, I think we have a great connection, and lead with some good things, and then, hey, but I think what how I'm feeling about this is, and then ask them, well, how did they feel? Because it's not just about you.
Yeah, it's really important, guys, to have these talks and to communicate. And it's just going to make your bond stronger. And
It
it's
makes
really,
you better.
and it makes you it makes you better. It makes your bond with your partner stronger. And it's truly, truly, truly important to talk. Uh so I know Jasmine, I think she's froze again, but she's typing to me in chat. Okay. Hi.
I see her moving though.
I got the yellow bars.
Oh, yeah, I see her moving though. I can see her moving. I saw her mouth move. Oh, she said you're frozen, Juicy. I see her moving. Am I moving?
I'm moving.
Yeah, I
It's
see
her
Jesus.
because
I see everybody moving.
I see Jasmine moving, but I don't hear her or anything else. So still can't hear you. Your
Um,
mouth moved, but nothing. I still have yellow
reset,
bars.
honey. Reset.
Reset and come back in.
But yeah, I
So
think even I love that you said that it makes your connection stronger. But the ultimate thing is, as the individual, you yourself, it makes you a better lover. And who wouldn't want to be
right.
that?
So Sharithra, she mentioned whose dick is better. Oh my God, yes. When they want to have a competition.
That
Whose
goes
dick is
back to
better?
that goes back to don't get your feelings hurt.
Whose dick whose dick is better? I know I
Don't
was
get
better
your
than
feelings
your last
hurt. Don't get your feelings hurt because you
one.
might not like the answer.
My pussy's better than your last girlfriend's pussy. Mm-hmm.
Can y'all
Might
see
not
and
have
hear
been a
me?
problem with
We
it.
good?
Now,
Yep.
yes, now we can. Yes.
Yeah, so once again,
Don't get your
guys,
feelings hurt.
don't
Get your
don't
feelings
don't
hurt.
don't set yourself up for failure.
Don't get your feelings hurt.
Don't set yourself
On
up for
both
failure.
ends, on both ends. Don't ask whose dick is better. Don't ask who
Right.
pussy's better.
Don't do it.
Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself.
Please.
So don't. And thank you.
Please.
Please and thank you. 'Cause
Quit
we
being
know some of you out there.
mean.
We know some of you out there done use that. Don't do it.
Let me quit being mean.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I make myself
Shit went back yellow.
come faster with a dildo and a rose than you.
I heard I can make myself come
This is about to
faster
piss
with a
me
dildo
off.
and a rose. Those are adult toys, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and adult toys.
Yeah, don't do it to yourself.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that one is usually out there, along with the whose dick is it, whose pussy is it, that kind of stuff. Kind of, a little immature, maybe even.
That's what you're
Okay,
doing to
so
yourself. That's
we're
what you're
gonna
doing.
let us take a little short pause for the cause tonight. Let us go ahead and pay a few bills because we got some more to go through to find out. Okay, we got some more to go through. So we hope you're enjoying this adult conversation. If you guys can think of anything too, feel free to put it in the private chat. You can link onto here with us, or just stick it out in Juicy Boutique or Juicy Tales Erotic Chat, or in Purple Rain. We'll put it out there. We're looking for those responses. What are your sexual pet peeves? What just rocks your boat? What just pisses you off? What just makes you feel uncomfortable? What things do your partner say that you're just like, oh, I wish you would have said it because you just killed all of the mood. Okay. All of it. So everybody get yourselves a sippy poo, and we're going to be right back with more Juicy Tales Erotic Chat right after this little short pause for the cause.
This is Miss Juicy of Juicy Boutique, your one-stop shop for erotic excellence. We have BDSM products, we have games, we have lingerie, we have it all, whatever it takes to make your juicy journey exciting and romantic. Make sure you check out our full selection of products. Let us set up for that home shopping party, bachelorette, birthday, anniversary, divorce. It doesn't matter. Wherever erotic fun is, you can find Juicy Boutique. We are RA Media. Radically Authentic Media Consulting. Give your story a voice with RA Media. Email us at nick@ramediallc.com. Kingdom Inspirations is your digital media shop. Our mission is to provide elegant and high-quality editable templates that suit your business, personal, and educational needs. Check us out on etsy.com/shop/Kingdom Inspirations. Email us at kingdominspirations@gmail.com.
Who came to make sweet love? Not me. Who came to kiss and love? Not me. Who came to beat it up? Rocky. And don't use those hands to put up that gate and stop me. When we do.
All right. We want to thank our wonderful sponsors, Juicy Boutique, your one-stop shop for adult toys, novelties, and lingerie. RA Media LLC out of Indianapolis, Kingdoms Inspirations out of Cleveland, Ohio, and Pleasure Lies Within out of Los Angeles, California. So thank you guys for sponsoring us. Once again, if you'd like to get your business out in front of new customers, it is absolutely free. Just email me or any of us if you know us or are on any of our platforms, and we'll put that together for you so you too can advertise on Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. All righty, we're back. What y'all? So here we're talking about pet peeves tonight, guys. Sexual pet peeves. That's what we're talking about this evening, and we've gone over a few already that have been posted on in Juicy Boutique on Facebook. So let us continue. We have another one. This one I think we left off with a pretty decent one, but our next one comes from Carmelita Sawyer. Continuing to do something to me that I've nicely pushed you away from because you're doing it wrong or it's hurting. Can everybody hear me? Mm-hmm. We cannot hear Danny.
We need to hear that. I need to hear that again.
Okay, there you are. There you are, Danny. Okay. So I'm going to reread the comment. And she said, continuing to do something to me that I've nicely pushed you away from because you're doing it wrong or it's hurting me.
Not paying attention.
I don't like that either.
Yeah.
It's not even so much that they pay attention. It's like they feel like, well, I'm doing it wrong, but I'm not. They're not listening to me as their partner. They're doing what they want to do. And
yeah, then that yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, and it's not.
No.
It once again. We I think we talked about
At
consent.
that point, I feel like your narcissism is shown, and we need to separate.
There you go. That definitely can be it. And a lot of people want to do things what they want to do and not pay attention to what somebody else is telling them, especially when you're doing something like, for example, I know that when I've squirted or had an orgasm and the guy wants to, I'm gonna make you have another one. Let me calm down and enjoy the one I had first. I am capable of multiple orgasms. I already know that, but
that's that I watch porn shit. That's what right. That shit is. That's that I watch porn and I think that that's what a woman wants, and that's not it at all. Now, Altair says doing what more than doing what more than likely worked well with another, so they keep trying it. But my issue is that if I've told you that that's not it, why do you keep trying?
Right. And if I've told you that you're hurting me, because
Why
that's
do you
something,
keep trying?
That part.
right. Just stop. So everyone take a listening pill before you get into some things, so that, once again, this is just stuff that we want to, I know some of our men out there want to beat on their chest, and be Tarzan, and knock you in the head and drag you off to the cave and all that good stuff, but guys, stop. Just, now we're into kind of mutual satisfaction, mutual pleasing. So if you care for a person, or if you want to get to know a person, you need to listen to that person. There's a time and a place to push a little more, but if they're saying no, find out why they're saying no. You could be doing something that's triggering as well, and that can be a turn off.
Yeah.
Because sometimes in the thralls of sex or whatever, I know for a long time, because I was pinned down and raped, I didn't want anyone touching my wrists. I didn't want to be pinned down. Don't touch my wrists. But I didn't know how to express that at that time. And then I learned, what the trigger was. But I'm just saying, you just don't know what somebody else has been through sometimes. So stop and listen. It's not going to hurt you at all to do so.
Yeah. Little things like, I used to not like my ass being smacked, because when I was younger, my family had this. What? What did you say, Juicy?
I just said about your beautiful ass. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, when I was younger, my family had this, because we all had big booties or whatever. We would be hit on our butts. And also, my mother was one of those mothers that believed in beating your ass. So it was a trigger that if someone hit my ass, I would go the entire fuck off. Now I like it.
I'm so corrupt. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Oh my God. So I gotta echo this one. I gotta go with my girl. This is my girl out of Indianapolis, Miss Pineapples, part of JTP. Miss Donna said, "How many times did you come?" Oh yes, if I had a dime, I would be rich.
Don't get your feelings hurt.
Oh my gosh. And I'm one of them truthful ones. I didn't. I didn't.
Don't get your feelings hurt. Okay, so let's go across the board. Questions on performance in the moment and or afterwards, that is to boost your ego. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself.
I completely agree with that. But I have had this, and he knows he makes me come. He always asks me how many times. I quit losing. I lost count, sir. I lost count. Why are you asking? You felt each and every
one. See, that's the opposite end of it.
Why?
That's the opposite end of it. You got one extreme to the other extreme. You could possibly get your feelings hurt by her telling you, I did not. But those that know don't need to ask that question. So,
not to mention, gentlemen,
does it for
gentlemen. But gentlemen need to understand, just like women need to understand, and we've already had a segment on this, so go back and check it out. there's different kinds of orgasms that a woman can have, all kinds of different ones. And you have to educate yourselves to know what kind of an orgasm you had. You don't necessarily have to have an orgasm that is all earth shattering, the moon in the table and the bed all rocked like an earthquake. It don't have to be like that. Some orgasms are a little more subtle. Some orgasms are smaller. Some women squirt. That's an orgasm, folks. Hello, stay with me. So learn what an orgasm is before you eat. Or did you come? The terminology is not necessarily intertwined even. Learn terminology, understand what you're asking, because you might get someone who's educated and they're going to tell you, no, I didn't come, but I had an orgasm. Or they're going to tell you, I didn't have an orgasm, but I came. Or they're going to tell you, I didn't do either one. And there are differences.
You say I had a few, but it doesn't matter because we're done and I'm still horny, so I'm going to take care of it myself.
Yeah.
And that's where you don't get your feelings hurt comes in again.
There you go.
I feel it. I don't know. And I need to hurry up and take me off the.
But my thing is, I'm not laying there counting. Honestly, I'm not. I'm not counting.
I'm trying to enjoy the moment.
I'm not going to yell one. I'm not going to yell out two. We're not going to yell it out. We're not.
Thank you. Just be.
Ain't nobody counting. If you doing what you're supposed to be doing,
then we don't need to have this conversation.
Because the bed's soaking wet. Don't even. Just stop.
That's curl up. Did I curl up in a ball and go to sleep?
A fetal position. Did I cleanse you? And did I sleep in the wet spot? I sure did. You've done your job.
All of that.
Night.
I'm not laying in the wet spot. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. I love you, but no.
I put a towel down.
Thank you.
Yes.
But y'all know who I used to.
Because
we know. But no, I don't like that.
But it definitely gets wet, and the wet spot becomes a puddle really quickly for the right one.
Swimming pool. Bring your snorkel gear for me. Okay.
That part. Don't drown.
Bring your snorkel gear. Okay, so Anthony Pinner, one of my good friends, he said, don't look at me when you're giving me head. He said it freaks me out. I love it.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. Wow, see? You never know. You
different.
That's not the first time I've heard that. I know a lot of guys that are like that.
Look at me.
This is the first one for me. You don't want to be looked at when most dudes want to see. They like this. They like, yeah, look at me, yeah. And wow. I in my Tony Baker voice.
I can because I
never knew.
I want to concentrate.
I never knew.
So that's once again, this is about talking to your partner, knowing what your partner likes, knowing what excites them. Okay, those 3 C's, man. That's a good one. That's an excellent one from a male perspective. Yeah. Don't let him. It freaks him out. So all y'all that is, doing my boy and you doing him wrong, get it right, bitches. Okay, get it right.
Did she just check them? Did she just check them?
I sure the fuck did. I'm here for you, Anthony.
Shit. Okay. We checked every single last one of them.
Right. I hope they heard me too. Okay. So those are all the ones that I have tonight on I think I got them all. Yeah, I did. because we had 2 sections. Yes. Okay. So those are all the ones that we had that were posted in Juicy Boutique. So we'll go over them again really brief before the end of the show, just so everybody can hear what our options are to pick a winner. But once again, this is just about, we're not trying to say anybody's right or wrong in this situation, but some people have pet peeves, and the thing of it is you want to talk about it. You definitely want to talk about it. I'm definitely the person, like, don't ask me how many times I came, because if you were, I should be incoherent. I shouldn't be able to talk. I'm not going to give you sentences. I barely can say my name. I shouldn't be able to talk. That's how I feel. That's how if I'm talking to you in complete and total sentences, motherfucker, you ain't doing nothing. And I will tell you, you can get up and go. You are dismissed.
I think we've had this conversation before on this show that I believe you and I, Juicy, have both said, yes, we have no problem with saying the words, get up, get off me.
And he's talking about, call me. No, honey, I ain't.
No, don't. Lose my number. As a matter of fact, you probably didn't have it.
Don't even set yourself up for some more failure.
You're probably calling out.
Don't get your feelings hurt.
Yes. And a lot of, and this honestly, guys, once again, honestly, we're females, but we also do know that this goes both ways. It goes both ways. There are some females out there that can talk the talk, and we'll talk about how great they pussy is, and I got snapback, and I got this, and I got that, and I got the other. And when it comes time to perform, she a no-show. She a no-show. So she there, but she's not even close to giving you what she said she could do. From sucking your dick. From sucking your dick.
Those are the ones that are red flags. That's red flags. And that's on both ends. To me, if you have to talk about what you do, you're signaling me that you cannot.
Yep.
And you know what? To me, that's a pet peeve. Also, for me, that's a pet peeve from that. For me, it's an instant turn off. Instant
boner killer.
Turn off.
Instant boner killer. Just don't do it to yourself.
My pussy is no longer hard because of that.
Right.
Instant boner killer.
Right.
Don't talk.
There's no blood flowing. No blood flowing.
Show me what you came here for. I'm sorry. Had my Usher moment.
Ain't nobody. So I mean, it's really important that sometimes when it comes to sex, a little less this is best. A little less lip service is best. A little.
Can I give a pet peeve?
Go ahead.
And I do think that there are probably people who do like this, but I do not like a quiet lover, but I also don't like an overly loud lover.
I agree.
I need to know that I'm affecting you. I need to know that. That's almost like that unspoken communication for me. I need to know that I'm doing something. Now you ain't got to be no, I'm not asking you to do that. No. A growl.
What
I'm sorry.
Well, what about us? Like maybe like the pulling of your hair or something. Maybe they don't say anything, but they push your head more, or you know what I mean. Maybe something.
I think that's not to me. I think those are things that are loud because they're saying something to me.
Okay.
It may not necessarily be auditorily loud, but
there we go.
That energy that we're exchanging, I'm clear that what I'm doing is a yes, or I'm clear that what I'm doing is a, because you if you're paying attention, and that's the other part. If you don't pay attention, just leave.
Yeah.
Because a person's body tells you everything you need to know. Everything. Yep. So if I'm doing something and I'm not getting any response from you, that's telling me that I'm not. And unfortunately, I'm a Taurus, and I'll shut the fuck down.
Response is a big communicator, especially in the middle of having sex or
yes,
sexual activity.
You want that response out of me, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And it is you know, and a lot of people, what we forget, like I said, sometimes we so busy trying to get our own. I'm just saying, sometimes we just busy trying to get our own that we have honestly forgotten about the other person, or the other person doesn't really mean that much to us. So we just once again trying to get our own, and they can kick rocks and go on about their business. I could care less. I'm just trying to get mine. It ain't about you.
Did she just give a whole word? Did she just give a whole word?
She did a whole sermon. That's the benediction. Drops mic, walks away.
Hey, I'm just gonna put it like it TIST is, because there's a lot of people that are very selfish when it comes to sex. Some of them don't know anything about intimacy. They don't know how to, or they're
What's that word again? What's that word again?
Intimacy. They're not into the clear, concise communication, and they're not into the intimacy.
And understanding that intimacy is something that's between two people. And the way that a teacher of mine has broken it down is into me, I see.
Mm-hmm.
It's two people.
Or three. Whatever your dynamic.
Or five.
Whatever your dynamic is.
Whatever your dynamic is.
It's not just one. It's not a solo. Okay, let's put it that way. It's not a solo.
There we go. It's not just you.
It's not just you.
Not just you. That's it.
You know, and if it is a solo time, if it is me time, you want to feel good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Feel good. Please
I like being intimate with myself. I know what I like.
I mean,
but the way you found out what you like, I think, is where people mess up at. You, in order to find out what you like, you had to do things over and over and over again, and you went back to the drawing board because maybe this didn't feel right, or oh, this feels really, really good. Let me try something over here. You didn't just stay in one plane or in one area, and you just didn't do the same thing that didn't feel good over and over and over again.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So this is what we have in these, when we're talking about these pet peeves, a lot of this stuff is stuff that you're doing that people don't like, your partner doesn't like, and you're doing it over and over and over again. Now, either your partner's not saying anything, or your partner is saying something and you're not listening with your ears or your heart. You are
or your body when you're in the act, because sometimes it can be said during the act and you're not paying attention.
And you're not paying attention.
I've definitely had somebody tell me that he said, I literally listen to your body while we are making love, having sex, whatever, and I change based on what your body does.
And that is what I mean by paying attention. That person, that body, they're going to tell you everything you need to know if you're paying attention and not in your ego.
Yep.
And it can be very slight. And I know like when we're talking with other people, when we're talking about this, Altair says absolutely. Yay. I know that some guys have said to me, and women, we'll talk about, just eating pussy and sucking dick. So what happens is the woman is doing a great job of sucking the dick, and then she does something different. She switches up.
Yep.
And you were on your way to bringing him where he needs to go, but you started thinking, oh, I'm going to do this. No, he was responding. And then
to what you were doing.
And now you want to go do something else. And it's not the same.
Pay attention.
Same thing with, if you're in that spot, you're doing the right thing, eating pussy, you know what the hell you doing, you on the clit just right, you're not too hard, not too soft. Don't switch up, do that.
Stay,
listen
that right there, just there, just right there, just.
and listen with, is there breathing? A lot of times some people may not be as vocal, but like we said, let's get in harmony with their bodies. Has their breathing changed? Is it either shorter in breath or longer in breath? Are they gripping the sheets? Are they wiggling? Are they moving? Are their legs tensing up? Can you feel the muscles in their legs tensing up? Do you hear them?
Are the legs shaking?
Are they moaning? Can you hear them moan?
Is she gripping your body with her legs and putting you in a chokehold?
Headlock.
I usually wrap my legs around their body and put their ass in a headlock, and
babe, when you right there, just right, don't
move, don't screw it up,
don't do it. Or if I throw my legs all the way back just to get that angle,
woo, make your hair pop off. Don't play with it. I'm sorry. Damn.
And that would be why people keep following you, dumbass. Okay, anyway, you do not do that with all these motherfuckers. That's the problem. Now I get it.
I don't do it with all of them.
I'm gonna
sometimes I gotta do it in order to come. Sometimes I have to do it for me.
We're gonna chat later. Hush.
I've been trying to make myself come. I won't get mine, damn it.
What? Wait a minute. LTR said, but if I pin you in that angle, don't be angry. He said, just give me your safe word. We're going to chat later. We're going to chat offline, young lady.
I just got chastised online. I'm sorry.
I need a refill. Shit.
Offline. So anyway, but it really is about having fun with your partner and knowing your partner and knowing what they like and knowing what they don't like. And then maybe even if you find out it's something that you do that they don't like, maybe you can come up with a compromise, or you can come up with something a little different. Maybe it's not something. Maybe it's the speed of how you do something, or the depth of how you do something. Maybe it's just back off a little bit. Maybe it's speed it up a little bit.
Millimeter of a movement. It could be a real small, just a slight little.
Right.
To the side, and
just be open to hearing the criticism so that you all can be better together. Just be open, whether it's a man or it's a woman.
I think it's that word. I think it's that word that you use that I think some people kind of, that word is triggering. The word is triggering. Criticism is triggering. Could we maybe for the people who feel some kind of way about that word, because I take constructive criticism any day. Tell me what to do. Don't tempt me with a good time. But there are those who cannot get out of their ego enough to actually hear it. So would we want to call it a different name? You don't want to call it criticism. You don't want to say critique, because then it means you're doing something wrong. But maybe we can say you can get better.
Improvements. You can. We're trying to step to a higher plateau.
Space.
My thing is this. Like my father used to say, and y'all know I say this a lot, and I'll say it now. You can sugarcoat shit all you want. It's still shit. It's just shit with sugar on it. Okay. So we're all adults, hopefully. And I understand some people have egos and feelings. And I think it's not so much that you're saying, we're just talking about how to improve our sessions, or how to make our sessions better, how to make them more complete, how to make them more erotic. You can find different ways to say it. Look up a thesaurus if you don't like the word criticism to be said to someone, your partner or whatever. But you got to have, the main thing is you got to have these conversations. You cannot let somebody think, male or female, that they're doing the damn thing and they're not. We
Please
have to
don't
stop.
do it.
Yep.
We have to stop lying to our partners, lying to ourselves, because all of this, honestly, if you stop and you think about it, all of this lying, fibbing, not telling them that you're not pleased, this is all going to lead to cheating. I'm just going to put it out there. Women cheat just like men cheat. So don't think women don't cheat, because we do, and don't think men don't cheat, because they do. And it's going to lead to a loss in communication. This is very important in our relationship. Even though people try to belittle sex, make sex sound like, oh, it's not that important. Yes, it is. It's very important. A lot of you will go out here and get a divorce because your man or your
Because of
woman went out and had sex with somebody else. And why did they have sex with somebody else? Were you listening?
But
and it's
sometimes that
important
has
now
nothing.
because
But
hospitals are even
wait.
offering
Sometimes,
I mean, there's
sometimes,
different reasons. There's different reasons. I'm
yeah,
just
you
using
can't.
that
We can't
that
put that
person.
like
I'm
that's
just
a little
using,
heavy.
no, it's not heavy, because there are a lot of people that the reason that their marriages are over is because of sex. There's statistics that back it up, and it has
There
nothing.
is.
It's nothing else but the fact that we are not compatible with sex. We might get along every other which way, but we do not get along in our sexual atmosphere, and therefore our relationship is over. Mind you, that's not my thinking, that's their thinking. And this is what happens when we make sex and don't want to put the significance that it has on our relationships, and we try to make it minuscule. It blows up. It blows up in people's faces,
that is true.
because it's sex represents more than just the physical act. We talk about intimacy. We talk about communicating with your partner more. I mean, if you can talk about the most intimate parts of your relationship with your partner, everything else, to me, in my opinion, is gravy. If you can talk about this, then it leads to being able to talk about, let's talk about our finances. Let's talk about, let's open up and be able to have an open and honest relationship where we're actually communicating. And sometimes this is where it starts. It'll start in the bedroom, where a lot of people, that's where you spend a lot of the time with your partner. That's a lot of quality time, alone time that you can have with them. And then it can actually, you know, pass on over to the rest of your relationship, whether it's your bills, whether it's your finances, whether it's where do you want to be with your, making children, your family, your big decisions together. And you have that person that that you can talk to. Because if I can talk to you about sucking your dick and you can talk to me about eating my pussy,
We should be able to talk about the rest of that.
we
If
should be
that's
able to
where
talk
it
about
is.
the light bill and
If
the gas
that's
bill.
where it is. If that's where it is.
Right. I'm just saying, it's a little bit easier. And you know why I'm saying this? I'm also going to take it from my own page. Once again, I just don't have the knowledge. I lived it. I did not talk in my relationships enough with my husbands. So I have to own that little piece of our relationship. Um, because I was raised in a different time. But as I got into the BDSM lifestyle and I learned my voice, and it's okay for me to say what I like and what I want and how I feel and yada, 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 it changed. It's not just that I enjoy talking to this person about sex, but I can talk to them about anything. It opened up a lot for me to be able to communicate with my partner or partners. And even with you ladies, I'm teaching you all, look, I don't want you to go 20 years like I did without talking. I want you to have that voice when you start out, and him to have that voice, or y'all, however, whatever dynamic you have, that you can sit down and talk about things, and you can go back and say, oh, you know what, let me tell you about that position we did, because my leg was over my head. Yeah, that pulled my hammy. you know things that you can things that you can talk about with your partner. Now, could you angle it this way this time instead of that way? Because the last I couldn't walk for a week. Things like that. You just have these conversations. I'm kind of joking a bit, but you guys get the gist.
No, actually, it's not. It's not a joke. I can say this. When Thursday, me and the Mister will be celebrating 21 years, and we've definitely, and that's 21 years of marriage. That's just marriage only, and we've definitely had some of them conversations. I've had to tell him, I'm sorry, but my Meg Thee Stallion knees is blown. They don't work like they used to. Somebody done came into the whole drive-by on these knees. I'm sorry, it just don't work like that no more. So,
and I mean, but
we have to figure out something else.
Right. And let's brainstorm. Let's when I had my accident, and I almost lost my whole leg. Okay, well, my leg don't do that no more. Okay, that's all right, baby. We're gonna figure out something else. Okay, how about if we do this? Okay.
Yeah, I used to.
Ain't nothing wrong with
no more.
Ain't nothing wrong with the coochie. I just got to get the leg. Can we move it? So I mean, there's things you have to adapt and you have to adjust in your relationships. But if you don't talk and you don't communicate and you don't talk, and if you can't talk about sex, the great parts of it,
what can you talk about?
And not the so great parts of it, you got a failure to communicate, and you need to work on that. That's important. So recapping, let me go get these really quick. So you ladies, because Jasmine, I think you missed a few of them. So we're gonna vote on these. So our first again was from Mark Mosley. He said, be confident in self. He said, I don't care about your roles or stretch marks. We naked now. Let's get ready to go. Okay. Yolanda Taste of Honey Harris said, what you like, do not be asking questions during the situation, during the time. We had a Sharitha Porter who said, whose dick is better? So we're not trying to do comparison at that particular point in time. Okay, guys. Carmelita said, continuing to do something to me that I nicely pushed you away from because you're doing it wrong or it's hurting. Donna Walker said, how many times you come? I think we all that one. Anthony said, don't look at me when you're giving me head. It freaks me out. Those are our contestants. So what do you guys think?
So my opinion is the best one, which is the one that shocked me, was the last one, don't look at me. That blew my, I'm sorry, I never heard this shit ever in life. So to me, that's the most like wow one, but it's like three or four of them that's like asking questions, and I'm sorry, but don't ask me no fucking questions. So I
like that one. I like the one that says he don't look at me, but my first one, the first one is my favorite. The first one is my favorite. We naked now. I'm not worried about your roles. I do like that one, but
it's that I think it's the one that I hadn't heard. I'd never heard. As a matter of fact, I've heard look at me,
because you haven't heard it before.
Yeah, well, that's why. That's my why.
My favorite would have been mine. Don't come in my hair. But anyway, but since I can't win,
you can't win, Juicy. But that is a good one.
We can't win. Yeah, we can't win.
That's my pet peeve. Do not come in my hair. Better have some good ass
But
aim,
this is
motherfucker.
what I don't really want them coming anywhere from the neck up. So
Thank you. Thank you. It's so when you go from here anywhere above here, these are at stake. No.
I like facials.
No. I like facials, but not those kind of facials.
I control. Never mind. Anyway,
I like facials.
I don't even like swallowing cum, so I'm just not.
Oh my God! I thought oh God, I don't feel bad anymore because I thought I was the only one. I don't like that shit either. Honestly, it just.
I like to swallow.
We know.
There you go.
I like to.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
So, now that my whole family knows that, anyway, moving forward.
Just, anywhere from here down.
Okay. So we're down to, what did we say? So don't look at me from the male perspective. And Jasmine, what was your second one?
The first one.
Don't look at me, and then we already naked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can go with her on that one. I can agree with her on that one. And then all the other ones were coming my third one because don't ask me no fucking questions. Like, come on, you gonna get your feelings hurt. And I might just hurt your feelings just because I can.
Somebody said, good evening, everyone. I cannot see who that is. Good evening.
Nikki. Hey.
Hey, Nikki.
Nikki love.
Hey, baby. Crazy. I'm gonna go with, okay, so we need a tiebreaker. Oh my gosh.
So Altair and Nikki, the choices are we're trying to go with number one, right? So the questions are it's asking questions, it's we already naked, so don't be shy, and it's don't look at me while you giving me head. Which one is what do you feel is the best?
What is the top pet?
The top pet peeve.
Yep.
Can y'all get that to us?
Trying to. Oops. I didn't get on there.
Said he likes to be.
Okay, so that's off the table. What you got for us, Nikki? Or Altair, give us the top one.
Or anyone that's sitting in chat, because we have people in chat, we just can't see their names.
Anybody, tell us which one do you feel like?
So we're down to 2 now.
So we got to vote for We Already Naked.
We got to vote for
You Already Naked, so don't be shy.
Well, that's our winner then. That's our winner, because I did like that one too. So
I guess I could see that one. Yeah,
we're gonna go, honey. That's just. I mean, if you're not naked, you're about to get naked. What's the difference? You about to get naked, something. So
I probably done it, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so we're gonna go with definitely our 2 guy. Mark Mosley won. Mark Mosley,
Yay, Mark!
Savannah, I will let him know that he is the winner. Good friend of mine for years and years and years, although we have never met. Crazy. We have known each other since they used to have Yahoo 360. That's how long we've chatted and talked and everything all these years. And he's in the poly lifestyle. So, yeah, right. Altair said, yeah, too late for all that now. Exactly. So we have a winner. So we want to thank everyone that participated in the contest. We really appreciate you guys giving us something to talk about tonight, because pet peeves when it comes to sex, do exist. And we want you definitely to be able to have that clear, concise communication with your partner, and be able to talk about whatever it is that you need to talk about in a respectful manner, of course. I would suggest that you speak after the session, maybe just, when you're cuddling.
Oh, wait. What is yours?
What is yours?
What is your sexual pet peeve? Or Hold on.
No,
wait.
I think.
How many do you have? How many do you
Silly.
have? He might have a few. Who knows?
Did you answer in Juicy Boutique?
No, he didn't. I don't know. Did you?
No, I'm looking at all comments.
I think he's saying that he never gave his. I think that's what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we gave ours in the beginning, and then those that put theirs on Juicy Boutique gave theirs, and those are the ones that we read.
So anyway, once again, guys, clear, concise communication is definitely something that you have to have in your relationship. Timing is everything, needless to say. And, try a little sugar instead of vinegar with what you have to say. You still can say what you need to say to get your point across, but you don't have to be nasty or negative about it. Some people find it hard to take criticism. We kind of discussed that. Others can take criticism very, very well. So it just depends on the person and your partner that you're with. But definitely, if someone doesn't like something or doesn't enjoy something done a certain way, don't take it as a personal affront. Just change how you do it, and I think you're going to be a lot better off. So Altair has said, when it's obvious, I'm not going to come, but her ego won't allow us to stop. Okay. Very true.
Clutches pearls, because that's
and it can also happen for women when the man is buddy, baby. Ain't nothing happening. Okay. So we right here on that one. Once again, you have to listen to your partner. When it's done, it's done.
Jasmine, your whole energy completely changed when you read that shit. Girl, speak on it. She said, let me scratch the head. Let me scratch the head.
She was having a flashback. Anyway, so I get somebody off of you in 2 seconds. Dude, you're boring me. Goodbye. So once again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in. We'll get a hold of Mark, let him know that he has won a prize from Juicy Boutique, and we hope that he'll enjoy it immensely. Mm-hmm. So Jasmine, let everyone know what you've got coming up and how you can be reached.
Who, me?
No, the other Jasmine.
So, as you know, I'm Jasmine Purple Rain. You can reach me on my Facebook platform at Jasmine Purple Rain, Instagram at Purple Rain's Play Palace 83. Coming up, I have my exotic alter ego birthday bash, October 29th, 2022, hosted by the fabulous Miss Juicy.
Hey.
BDSM demos by Sir Ramses of House Commit Ka, as well as some erotic poetry. I will also be doing some erotic poetry games, fun, entertainment, and a question and answer segment about any and everything erotic and lifestyle. So that's what I got coming up. So follow me on all my social media platforms for more information. Tickets drop on August 22nd.
Okay. Yeah. And Miss Danny's Windows.
You can find me on all social media at Danny's Window or even Siren's Window. Check me out.
Oh, all right. And you got any other projects?
I'm still in post-production. We are submitting for the Sundance Film Festival this weekend, I believe.
Yay.
And we almost there. keep y'all posted. Look me up. Y'all need some production help, some producers, directors, or even a photographer.
All right.
I can model too.
Yes, you can. Y'all seen that already. So and a few other things. Okay. Anyway. Once again, this is Miss Juicy. You guys can reach me right here at Daryl Ms. Juicy Smith on Facebook. Juicy Boutique is spelled JEWCEEBOUTIQUE. So we hope that you guys will join us again. Miss Juicy will be at the pop-up shop here in Cleveland. And we want you all to come out and join us there. If you're here in the Cleveland area, we're going to be this Saturday, August 20th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Hilton Garden Inn out on Beta Drive. It was fantastic. A month ago, there were over 30 vendors there. So Juicy Boutique will be in the house with adult toys, lingerie, and novelty. So make sure you stop by that event. And then I'm headed to my club brothers and sisters in Indy the next weekend to head down there for their event 317, their 20th annual. Oh my God, I can't believe it's been 20 years for them. So excuse me, going to be very excited to be a part of that event.
Really quick, I will be in Chicago from the 25th through the 29th. If you would like a photo shoot with Danny's Window, please hit me up, Danny's Window, on all social media or Danny's Window View. So I'm not always there, so I will be there. So get it in, yo. Come on.
All right, guys. You know, ladies, I had a great time tonight. It was wonderful. First of all, getting together with my girls again tonight and just having a good time talking about and how to make sure.
I think she's trying to. I think she's trying to give us the good night, but we did not hear what you just said, Juicy.
Oh, I see. Pet peeves, so that let me just fix this. That's probably what happened. We're gonna have pet peeves. That was our topic tonight. We got something else up our sleeves for next week. We want to once again let you know we are 4 beautiful melanated women. We want to send our prayers out to Desi J, who is doing her thing tonight as a doula. If you missed
the
that
life
episode,
coming into this world, yes.
Right. If you missed the episode last week, introducing Desi to the group, you need to check that one out. Just go back out and look at it. It's still up. We want you guys to take a listen and take a look. You never know, even if you're, like myself, I'm past the baby making time, but people always ask me about different things. So it's always good to know. She's in Akron, Ohio. And so if you guys are looking for a person of color as your doula, Desi is definitely your girl. And we wish her, I don't know, it's not a patient necessarily, but the mother to be, along with the child, the best of everything that can possibly be given to them. So love and light to all. And we hope to see you again. Remember to enjoy, enlighten, and embrace eroticism. We'll be back right here next Monday night. We start at 6 p.m. for our folks out on the West Coast, 8 p.m. Central Time, and 9 p.m. for our people in Barbados and on the East Coast. So once again, for Miss Juicy and my beautiful melanated queens, we love all you. And we'll see you next week right here on Juicy Tales Erotic Chat.